So basically, I'm allergic to any food that has more than 3 amino acids, and so I've decided to go vegan, and I was expecting my strength to just drop off a cliff, but I didn't realize the less protein I ate, the stronger I would become. I'm not saying sugar builds muscle, but I am saying it. Medical medium said it. If a ghost can tell that guy to tell us, hey man, sugar builds muscle, then we only need 1% protein per foot. I've noticed this correlation over all my different diet experiments. Whenever I'm too high on the protein trying to build muscle, things get bad for me. Either my digestion slows way down or I get a rash. Something's off. My breath smells like fire mice. Like nothing is right on a high protein thing, so especially vegan protein, because though you guys are nightmares. You're beans. Yeah, I'm a bean. Just digest me. No problem there. I don't have this protective shell. You're an egg, basically. Now, even though my goal is to be as strong as humanly possible, I'm doing one-armed handstand push-ups here. There's not another arm on the ground. You're crazy. I hid it from you with my forearm of strength. So, like, we're doing these archer handstand push-ups, and I'm still, like, very strong doing these as a weak kitten vegan. So it's, I don't know, I'm just waiting for the decline. It might happen. Might happen soon. But my focus has always been perfect health, not perfect strength. So like, I don't care if my strength suffers a bit. Sorry if this is nausea inducing. I have the DJI Pocket 3 following me and it doesn't always follow me, but damn you straight to hell. I almost did 4 of these. Look at that. I gave up and I helped myself not die, but these are a good little exercise. When I was carnivore, I could do 7 of those much slower and more controlled as well. So obviously, sugar doesn't build a damn thing, not strength-wise, not personality-wise, not bowel-wise. It's not good. I'm losing strength faster than a kitten without food, without even kitten kibbles. But I have to ask myself, if I eat a low-protein diet and my skin is perfect and my digestion's great and I have energy all day long, would I care that I'm not quite as strong? I'm still like quite strong? Like, can you do those? They're not that hard to do, but a one-arm negative, it's like, it's a feat of strength, and I'm doing them, and so what? This isn't ancient times where we're battling for food and we're taking over clans with battle axes and we carry shields and we have to help carry a deer home after killing it with our bare hands. This is not that life we're living in modern times. Like, do you fight very often? Do you get into fist fights? What's wrong with you? Who even are you at this point? Like, what kind of strength do you need? Do you need, like, chiseled muscles to win a woman in a contest? Is that how women are won? I doubt it. My fiance never comments on my, like, wow, you're shredded lately. Look at your muscles. It's never that. I'm standing here, like, in these lights, trying to... at one glance. Or, like, women don't care. Some shallow women care. Like, oh, wow, my husband's so powerful. He could beat your husband up. Now, I can't guarantee that low protein is the key to health and longevity, but I see strong people out in the world not eating much protein. Like, Eli is the perfect example of a fruitarian that is quite muscular and eats almost no protein whatsoever. I don't know what he's operating on. He's breathing in protein from the beach or something. He's clearly breatharian that just chooses to have some fruit meals. So he's building muscle from the air. But like, come on. He's eating like 1 meal a day, hardly any calories. He never focuses on protein. He barely eats vegetables or nuts and seeds. And so like, it's kind of inspiring and mysterious. So as long as you train really hard to failure, you're gonna build strength. As long as you're eating half the amount of calories a grandmother needs, apparently, that's what Eli does, you'll be just fine. But for those of us who like aren't inhaling protein from the air, we might need to eat more. But here's my before and after, filmed on the same day. in the same moment, only the lighting changed. Who looks more muscular, my before or after man? The guy on the left was vegan for 17 years, but he ate one piece of meat on the right, and then he filmed this video and he gained 18 pounds of muscle. He had to borrow the salmon pants from his friend, and then he noticed that he was the same friend this whole time. I'm eating about 40 to 50 grams of protein a day. It's quite embarrassing because like I was having higher protein things, but I seem to get a rash from it, and I need to be low protein. That's the theory we're running with right now. And if it's true, I'm eating very inadequate amounts, yet I'm still doing inhuman things that werewolves can't even do. And I look fine. Was I stronger as a carnivore? Yes. Did I look more shredded? Yes. Could I take creatine and puff up? I could. I'm not willing to lose my hair or kidney strength. So no thank you to that. I'm not doing anything weird. Very low protein. My highest protein food is 1 cup of green peas in my rice meal. So it's like, it seems that this is sustainable, low protein. And I've always focused on adding the odd protein thing in, and it's like, oh, I'm worried about losing strength. What if I didn't worry about that anymore? Could I achieve optimal health with just eating regular, normal foods that are easy to digest? Because the higher protein, the harder to digest. That's just a fact. Even if you're on the carnivore diet, you eat a huge meal of lean meat. Ask any bodybuilder what happens to them after they do that. Oh, it's a bit constipating. That need more fat to help flush your gates with diarrhea and coffee. So good luck with that path. And as a vegan, like all the beans and the super high protein grains and mixing those things together and tofu over here, and then you get the kidney eyes, the keto eyes, which I clearly don't have anymore. Even though salt is causing it, if you don't react emotionally, you stay young forever. That is the best way to be. Forever young. I want to be forever. So we'll see what happens. It doesn't feel like my body's changed much over the past like 10 years doing this like calisthenics stuff. Almost 10 years. No, 8 years. It's not been a progressive building of muscle this whole time. I've done a bunch of 21-day water fasts and 8-day dry fasts, and I've lost my muscle like 19 times in a row, and then built it back up and then lost it. So like now we just keep a nice low, calm amount, and all these myths like, oh, you need to increase the protein as you age. I bet the opposite is true, and you need to decrease it to win contests that involve strength. So I'm strong enough for a kitten, and that's good. Thumb up the video. Do you agree? Science doesn't really agree with me. A lot of people say you need 0.7 grams per pound, but the reason you're thumbing down this video is actually because you believe that drinking rat milk is the best way to flavor your protein cereals. You eat Vector cereal with rat milk? Is it worth it? Is the strength from rat milk gains really going to be the kind of muscle that attracts women to you? It's rat muscles. I know it's very squeaky and fast-pitched fibers, but rats are basically blind. So you could also be blind to not donate Bitcoin. Just subscribe for more videos.